Thank you very much. That's right. So, sorry for that. Thanks for tuning in, Ducklings. It works now, right? Looks good to me. So, I think we are tuning right into like the next very exciting match of the day. The first match we've casted was already nuts, like NNAV against JST. That was like such a close match. JST could win it in the end. And like the performance of both teams were kinda incredible. But yeah, JST pulled it off in the end and they managed to like face 1v in the next week. So speaking of which, I think I will like turn right into the playoffs overview from the different realms and we will like take a quick look on like what's going on over there. And after that we will cast the next match if we can get in, which is TR against VC56. And yeah, let's go. Let's get started. Regular cast, arc cast. So here we go. So you can see. Let's start on the left side. We have still both matches coming on in like 20 minutes from now. We have Song against 1021. Like I think 1021 has a real good chance to actually manage to win this match. And this is a match we are going to cast. So we will try to get into VC56 against TR and like figure out who's like going to dominate the other side. Like those two kingdoms, as I've mentioned before, they have a history, like they kinda like are like trying to face each other season after season in KVK, and now they manage to also like meet each other in OL and they can brawl it out there too. Seems like they can't get enough from each other. So then we have on the other side two matches who have already been played. We have covered the JST against NNAV, which JST won by like 2k points. It was like a really good match, like one of the best matches that have been played this season so far. It was a pleasure to cast it, like really exciting. And then we have 1v against 93T. 93T sadly lost, so it means like JST is going to face the like big brother of NNAV. Even though NNAV won in the first match, like that will be kinda the division finals, I would say. Like this game will be a blast. Like both teams are incredibly good, and we will like see a great match coming up here for sure. Now we are like heading towards Anubis. We see that 60GT is going to face 1671 at 15 UTC as well. I think 60GT will like win without any doubts. And you see like the next third, or like not a surprise, but like an upset. Like I thought Watch It Burn will do it simply because like, you know, they have like way more power and stuff. But I said like if you're going to bet on that match, go for 60MX, and here we see it again. They did it. Power isn't everything. I heard they dominated like every single arc. I didn't cast that match, so I can't say anything about that. I can just check, like, I think I saw a screen recently on Discord. I can like download it and put it on screen for a moment. So we have like a rough overview of what was going on over there. $60MX against Watch It Burn. $60MX won all arcs. They lost the provisioning. and they lost the occupation score, but only by a bit. You see like on the kills they have like killed a bit more than WIB, but look at the heals, guys. 48 million. That's like a ridiculous amount of troops. That's like nearly 2 million troops per player. And like it paid off. They made it. Like they will get the big city teams. They made it into like the knockout. They made it into the semi-finals. And every semi-finals participant is going to like get one of these great city teams. And there they will face 60 GT. That will also be like an interesting match. So let's go to the other side. Who are we seeing here? We are seeing WSA versus RD2K. RD2K, I think they are a good team, but I don't see them pulling that off against WSA. I'm simply not seeing that. Like WSA will progress. And here we see AX against Guess, which is, by the way, my bet of the week. Like I'm on AX and I want to see these guys winning and like let them like progress to the semi-finals. So we are rooting for them, we are cheering for them, and we are wishing them all the luck they need. That's it about Anubis. Let's see on Bested what's happening here. We have W367. I will watch AX. That's nice. You can keep us posted too, Schatten. That would be cool. W367 against 61 OT. That will be like a good match, probably for sure as well. But I think 61 OT got that. But I'm not like, you know, into these rearms. Thanks for like the score. I haven't expected anything different from AX. So W244 against the Copenhagen Wolves, was it? No, Club Ping Free World. I thought that's like a copycat from like a CSGO team. Interesting. Will be probably a good match as well, but looks like W244 is like a solid opponent. Here we see FCK against VC57. Hey Mika, thanks for tuning in. They all play at 15 UTC. Like this match here is like also super close. Most definitely. I want to see who else is like making it. So here we have 88 Valhalla winning against 73 CG. And here we have QQ against Natus Emperor. Do I pronounce that right? Probably QQ will make it. On the other side we see W678 against 89 CG and 748 against N634. Both teams also will play at 15 UTC, so basically we don't know who else is progressing here. Like we will see the match results in roughly an hour and we know like who will be our semi-finalists on each realm. Sadly there is like no evening matches today, so we have to skip on that. But let me like remove the arc skills as well. So we can like review that after our match. Like after 15 UTC we can check who's like playing against who, and we can see if there is already some sort of guess. We can go through the results from all realms. Like we've seen the first match, the second match 1v against 93T is like 41 to 28k, which is like a pretty clear victory if you ask me. The underdog upset, however you want to call it, 60MX. In Busted, no one has played, like all 4 matches are at 15 UTC. And here we have, what? Campaign doesn't exist. Makes sense. That makes sense. Definitely. So So what can we do now? We have like 15 minutes. Let me see if there is anything else going on in game. Anything to have like some time passing by. But I think I'm done with most of the events, so maybe I should wait if I'm streaming and, you know, like keep some events for on stream. I would say we can do some Olymp, but I don't want to do that. Here you saw, by the way, the bets like 60mx. Not as a recommendation, but if you want to bet on that match, I said like go for 60mx, and they made it. But was high risk, high reward once again. And here we are. Not that it matters anymore, but you know, we are going for the bonus food. War forever. No, that's looking like quite done. Quite done for now. Is here anything? Anything special? I don't think so. Anything cool is going on. Neither here. I did all my spins. Okay, so I think for like my tasks, I'm pretty much done with that. So all we can do is like wait a bit. What do you guys think? Who will win? TR or VC56? For which side are we rooting? Like for which team we want to cheer? Chat. Is it bunny or foe? Yeah, you could be right. Would be fun to see them winning. I just think I would just like to see TR winning simply because they are like a heavy underdog right now, and I always, you know, like prefer the smaller teams to like proceed and like obtain a bigger victory. Everyone is expecting the bigger team to, you know, win, but like in this like matchup, I will cheer for Therapy Required, aka Temple Run, aka the other 100 names they've used in the past. But we will see. What's your take on the 1021 against Song match, Slender? I agree with that as well. Let me see, what did TR do? TR lost against 1021, which is okay. We can forgive them. DN56 and LV. I mean, they beat OV in the knockout stage. That's like a victory. Yeah, they are like frequently changing their names somehow. They just, you know, keep the tag, but they always change the name. So, VC won against OV. The other matches were kinda thrown, so it's hard to call, but like beating OV means something. They are not easy to beat. They're like a very ARC dedicated team as well. While TR had a tougher group stage, I would say. But they were like playing well too. 1021 is like one of the most underrated teams in this Osiris League in my eyes. But yeah, let's see, let's get ready. We have still 10 minutes and nothing else going on. We can do like some, you know, regular stuff, drain some APs, send some farmers out. our second alliance right now is like, or our second team is right now also playing Arc. That's true, like, that's the thing that I personally dislike a lot about OL, like the group stage is always a windy walk, like the, you know, the qualifier. And then you get into like the top 32, and if you have like no team to practice frequently, you're like kinda screwed, because you're like so used from taking the obelisk right away and, you know, like having all these boring matches, people are not focused, they are not on point. And then you run against the wall, because you are now fighting real good, well-prepared teams. I think this qualifier is kinda unnecessary, like, it's not needed, like, they should replace it by any other way to qualify. Or maybe take, like, regular Arc victories into consideration, or whatever. Like, we don't need, like, the small teams having, like, no Arc history playing OL. Like, no one wanna see, like, any top football team playing against the third, you know, like, the third team from my local football club. Makes no sense to me. Like, let the big teams play against each other, do a better casting around it, kinda like this second OL they did, like create some sort of hype around it and like let people clash in this area, but don't give us so many matches that we don't want to play. Yeah, they can have hopes, but like a small team doesn't necessarily need to play for OL. Like, gives them a way to qualify, but if they don't qualify, it's no big deal at all. Like, cut it down to 100 teams per like division, or like do one big division with, I don't know, 500 teams. I think if you take like the top 500 teams, you still have a way better Osiris leagues than what we have right now. Or you merge Busted and Horus and just take like, you know, half of them, or like maybe only 128 teams. There are so many ways. There are so many ways to, you know, do it better. Like, these very boring matches, they are just like not enjoyable. It's a wasting of time, a waste of effort. And you start getting bad habits by these matches. It's not like mean in an offensive way towards smaller teams. Like, as I've mentioned, I always like support the smaller guys. I prefer to like see a small team pulling something off. But on the other hand, I don't want a small team, you know, just playing there and like wasting anyone else's time. Like, it's nothing else than a time waste. When you have, for example, in Football Champions League or anything, you don't see like all the small teams playing there either. Like, they simply need to earn to play on the biggest cup, and I think it should be kind of the same here. And if you don't qualify, well, you don't qualify. Like, that's not the end of the world. Or give at least like everyone a clean and like a same matchup. Like, give everyone every commander, so like then it's interesting. But like having any 60 GT stomping on, I don't know, like the 500 mil team is like not fun at all. Neither for 60 GT, not for any of the 500 like mil teams players. Yeah, of course, that's why I said, like, give them a way to, you know, like qualify, but don't send everyone to like the biggest event. But like, don't qualify by playing other teams that they can never beat. Like, that's stupid. Create like football leagues for Osiris or whatever. Like, there are so many ways to play around. I mean, they're getting paid for it. They should come up with some ideas. And they get like a lot of ideas from the player base, which they like usually ignore. So let me see. So, the Victorious Cats. 5.4 billion power. That's a lot against 3.4. Is TR still in KVK? Do we know? Yes, yes, correct. Like that's what I mean, Sharton. Like that could be an approach. Like earn your way and like play yourself up until like the top level arcs where you can, you know, qualify for the league, and then do like one great league. Like give everyone the same starting point. Don't make it based on who spends more, and like we will see great matches. We will have a great time. Like you can do a real cast about it. I mean, like the latest improvement on casting arc matches are great. Like I love to see all these changes, but we need more. Like that needs to be like the normal level. That shouldn't be like the exception for like for very few matches. They need teams like casters and stuff to cover all their matches. They need to set schedules in a way that they can, like, you know, that not half of the league is playing at 15 UTC. What's that? Like, you go, for example, to Realm of Busted. Look at that. Like, why do we see 4 matches at 15 UTC? That makes no sense. Like, they have like great content here, and they are just throwing it into the bin. Like, they could do 14:30 UTC, 15 UTC, whatever. Like, tell the teams they can pick a different time pool from, I don't know, let's say 13 till 18 UTC. They have to pick more time slots so you can, you know, vary between them. And then you can cast the first match, the second match. Like, you can arrange them in a way that you can actually cover and like create content, because that's what people want to see, I think. Like, I don't know if maybe I'm just like speaking for myself, but I would actually like to rewatch some of the matches. Like, I'm watching a lot of the matches. I'm trying to cover like the most interesting matches myself, because I can give my own take on it and I can like give something and contribute something towards the rest. But I would like to see like the sponsored contributors to be able to cover more games. But enough rant. I don't think they will listen to that anyway. They are pretty good at like ignoring good ideas. Last sub key mod. Okay. Seems like we are ready soon. We have like 3 more minutes until the games go live. You can qualify shorter seasons during up and so on. Yep, like, but I think the Olymp system was a good comparison, by the way. Even though I don't like the mode itself, like the idea behind is quite cool. I think we have it like going on right now, so we can maybe dive shortly into that. Like basically like this, you know, like you start from the beginning, like from the Enduring Stone, and you have to, you know, like win matches, gain some sort of currency or whatever to rank up with your team. That would not only like allow teams to, you know, like have some more value to their arc matches and like improve on them, but also prevents like teams from moving backwards just to win OL. Because that's also a big problem, I think. Like, there are teams that are like focusing on getting all the old commanders right now, and they will move backwards. And I'm telling you, like, they will smash in the newer leagues. But that shouldn't be the case. Like, I'm sure the devs are aware of that as well. That's like pretty known in the community. And it's like so easy to fix. They always say like they care about like the newer peeps and they want to give them a chance to have like a fair competition. But they are not investing time into fixing the actual flaws. Go, go, go. The fuck is that? Hello, leave me in. Let me in, guys. That's fucked. No, we don't want that. Anyone else experiences like the same problems? Would it work on another match? Okay, apparently it's like, you know. Yes, that seasons, like for example winter and summer and stuff, that would be cool as well. So let's see if we can get in now. That's already, you know, like so annoying. Or not here. We don't want to like recast the official stream. We want to... Here we are. Thanks to the poor soul who got like a short disconnect. Baba TC on your one side. What's going on here? Wow. That's the OL experience I mean, like. What's that? Where's my button to go home? That's, you know, ridiculous. If that's not working, we will have to figure out another match, I guess. It's just a boomer that we missed the start. Like, what's that? Like, come on, that's like the biggest event, and you know, it's still not working. Like, they are not really caring about these events. Not organizing them in a way that they are, like, you know, enjoyable. 200 spectators, like, what are 200 players? Welcome back, Cookie.
Man, you gotta have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race, like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know.
That's nice, congratulations. You see, like, I even see like on the top that like what's going on here. That's ridiculous. Okay, we missed the start, sadly, but now we can at least see something. Okay, here we go. Simonal. We see a lot of fast marches. So what's going on here? Let me see. VC also on their way. Baba bringing his Jadwiga. Here is Foe. They are also marching. There was a Yan. We can see Bunny is already here to help Pooh. Oh wow, I told you, like, these guys are great. They are playing a very solid arc. And I don't actually understand why they are underdogs. Like, that made no sense to me. Literally no. They should have been the overdog in that scenario. So, it's not looking like red is fast enough over here. It's still early, too early to say or to call it a game. Here, like, the blue marches are already going in. And it's not looking like blue is outnumbering them here right now, you see? They will probably get cleared same. Oh, I would say, like, here it's pretty even. Like, on the first approach, I would say the TR approach looks a bit better. For an obelisk strat, you mean, Slender. That's crazy, but that means that song feels kinda like... Oh, wow, not bad. Interesting. But seeing Song doing that means they know, like, that 1021 is like no windy walk. What's going on here? The rally is hitting. We see Nevsky with John hitting the enemy obelisk. But VC is ready to help out. We see Baba and his son. That's a cool strategy. I like to see some, you know, not normal, like regular arc. Like if arcs are a bit different, like if not everything is basically the same, like, you know, the regular approach of an arc. I think I forgot to, like, add the hard push though, like when they casted it. I haven't seen it. Probably got too excited. TR shortly lost their shrine on the bottom lane, but they are holding on the enemy shrine on the top lane right now, as well as they, like, delayed the desert altar capture. 6 minutes 20, let's see. Is anyone already, like, you know, positioning? Not looking like it. I'm not surprised, like 1021 is a great team, like they are doing so good. So we will probably see them moving to the middle, towards the middle in a moment. This is not looking good. What's going on? Oh, we are in trouble. Look who's in trouble. That's part of the strategy. That's part of the strategy. Look at that. That's a well executed rally along swarming on the obelisks right before the arc. And you see that, like, they have to come back, I guess. But they are not caring. That could become ugly. This could become very ugly. TR is on the obelisk. 1 minute. I'm sure if they have such a strategy, there is also, like, a garrison that we will see momentarily. And there it is. It's a Xeno in there. 40 seconds. Guys, you need to shuffle your marches. Like, if you're doing that, you want to like hold on that building. You don't want to fight on the open field. Like, you want this building to stay. What a great try though. What a great try. 20 seconds. Nearly paid off. And look like how many marches are still blocked here. What's going on here? Okay. They are getting it back. Here is our bro red line. And TR is getting in position for the middle. Bunny is on the move. But look at that. TR also brings like a lot of reinforcements here. Points wise, TR is like leading. They have like a 100 points advantage per minute over VC. How is that looking on the buildings? We have like VC taking their obelisk back. And now it's like a clean field. Oh no, it's not. One building is still ticking and the top shrine is under attack. What's happening here? Okay, that's over. What's happening here? There is a Jadwiga in. Okay. Okay, let's see. And Pooh is on the farming trip. Like, what he's doing is good. Like, everyone should do that during a march. I'm always like recommending people, like, if you're staying somewhere, try to make use of your marches. Like, the march staying here doesn't help. A march gathering in that time brings you a few points. And if everyone is doing that throughout the whole match, that are valuable points. Like, they can actually win your match. Can't repeat that often enough. I know it's hard to always like think about these things, but that's like, you know, making the difference between a really good and like maybe not so good team, or like between getting a city skin or getting no city skin in the end. What's TR doing here? They are pushing a bit forward. So, we see no more rallies going on. Everyone wants this arc. No one is like, okay, we are going to take that building. We don't see any big approach or any bigger amount of marches going somewhere to, you know, take a building. The whole map is basically empty, like there is nothing going on. And everyone is going to middle. Like, these guys want to brawl it out here. Everyone over-invested in middle. So no, whoever like loses this arc, that's like a crucial thing. Like, they have nothing to like, you know, work with on the lanes. Hard to call who has more marches in the middle. But it looks a bit like VC has more marches coming, so I guess TR is more in the middle. Interesting. And there we go. We have VC with Mystical Formation. We see TR with Mystical Formation. We see VC with War Drums. And TR reacting accordingly with War Drums as well. And the first marches of VC are going home. 3. Look at that. 4. The nukes are coming in hot. It's looking pretty good right now. Right now it's looking like TR is winning that mid-fight, but it's still hard to call. Like, there is a lot of marches. Just the first impression, like 6 marches roughly or 7 from VC went home. But now you see like 1, 2, 3, 4, like now the TR march is beginning to die. The first pickups, that's always like appreciated. Like if your team can manage the first pickups, that's roughly like 15 seconds more walking time for the enemy team. So you want to be the first to pick the arc. Like that's already the first small win in middle. VC picked it up, so what you're gonna do now is, you know, like if you're in the middle, click on the arc item on the top left, target the arc carrier and try to take it down. You don't want him to like run this arcs. What's going on here? Let's shortly see. Okay, he's killing a troop. He's waiting there with a Zenobia. Weird. Probably anything will happen there like after middle. Maybe TR is like confident they are winning that middle. It's looking good for them right now. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all the marches going home. Look at all the marches. So that's amazing. Like great job here, TR. Great job. That's pretty much over, guys. I'm telling you, like, look, he can run. What's happening here? Like, are they going to middle? No, they are retreating. See, they are getting ready for the lanes. They are getting ready for the sides. The Zenobia better backs off now. And that's what I was talking about earlier. You see, TR apparently was quite confident that they win medal. They got this Zenobia in place, but I'm not sure if it will survive. Look here, the man himself, Bunny, is on the way. Easy company from the squad, from the original squad. And you see those guys coming in like from the top. So this arc is secured. That's looking very good. This arc was a big deal actually, like both teams invested a lot to win this middle, basically everything they had, like they sent every player there. And TR was on point. They wiped the middle. I'm wondering if they are like confident and, you know, like deliver early as soon as they like got into position again, or if they will delay it. We will see soon. Right now VC is having like a slight advantage on the points, simply because of like the outposts ticking, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, 2 outposts aren't captured for TR. This shrine is having a hard time, it will fall. This altar is also under heavy pressure. Let's see, this Jadwiga seems to be on steroids. It don't wanna like give up. But the rally is still so high. VC is like going heavy for the buildings of TR. Oh, rip the Etiflat garrison. That happens if your like garrison is like too low on like health, and it gets wiped, and like any other random march gets selected, and if you're not fast enough to select like a proper garrison, your building just dies off. Shrine of War is also under heavy pressure. Let's see. Like the one lane here, that's having like big trouble to like hold their ground. People are running across the map. It's looking a bit like a mess right now on this side. Oh, and that's also what you don't want to see. Like all altars are now in favor of VC56, guys. That's a big boomer. And if this building is falling as well, no, that will hold. But if it... Oh, I said nothing. That's not looking good yet. Like, even though, like, they took their buildings back, the problem now is if you check the points per minute, they are down 400 points per minute for the next minute. Or for the next 2 minutes until they actually recaptured their buildings. So, with that being said, VC will catch up. But, keep in mind, 3k points are like laying here. You guys need to group up a bit, like right now TR is like, you know, just running into the murder ball and like they're getting murdered, like they don't make progress here. If you scroll out, like look at the amount of blue marches and like the red marches are already dead going home, like 3 there, they will also die. And then like the next 3, 4, 5 marches are running in one after another, like better gather at any point and then move together. Because what you're doing right now is just wasting troops, wasting time, losing ground. You're kill feeding them basically. So we see another obelisk rally. We see a city rally. Wondering what's going on there. We see a rally on the desert altar on the top lane. We see a rally on their own altar. That's what I mean, like gather and like strike back together. And we see a huge aggression on the sky altar. The point game is still in favor of VC56, 300 points per minute. As you can see, like the gap is getting bigger and bigger. Like TR needs to recover from that. They need to actually break the current like building game of VC. As long as they cannot like put pressure on them, VC is like in a great pace to keep going over and over again. And you need to do something that they don't expect, like you need to outpush them at one of their like points that is like a set point for their strategy to kind of catch them off guard and make them struggle. Like a lot of teams are working with timing, so like they have to like take this building or like hold this building at a certain amount of time. And if you're like screwing up their idea of how the game is going, you kind of like mess around with the whole strategy, because the next step would be, okay, we are all moving to this position, guys, and they can't move there because like the first step isn't done yet. That's looking tough here. This desert altar is down. Look at that, like we see a mirrored map now. We see the top lane dominating. We see the bot of like TR, and we see the bottom lane getting dominated by VC. So it's basically a trade-off. TR recovered one of their buildings. Let's see how the rest is looking. The Ark also got collected. We see 2 altars generating not generating points. Oh, only one altar is generating points. So right now, it's looking good for TR. Like, they are making up points. But they have delivered the arc, and they are only in an advantage of around 2.4k. So the game is still open. Like, whoever like gets the next arc is kind of leading. How is the farmer game looking? I see 2 farmers here. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, so 5. It's pretty equal. I would say like slightly more on the VC side, but only slightly. Maybe one march more. Maybe anyone forgot his march and you went home. Like, the farming game looks quite equal for both sides. And we see the next obelisk rally. So, what's going on? Like, why is TR going so hard for the obelisk? But look at that, 5 minutes 50, and VC is like, okay guys, we are going to the middle, like, this arc is our arc. They stopped all the rallies, no single rally is walking anymore. TR has 1 rally going on the Sky Altar. I will... Sorry, need to like write something. So let me see. So now back to the game. Let's see what's going on here. Like, we saw TR still rallying their buildings. Like, look at that. No one from VC is like, you know, doing any rally, but TR still tries to catch something. Maybe TR will like exactly miss these marches in the middle. We will figure out really soon. But it's crazy like how dedicated these teams are to the middle. Like, look at all the marches. Like, no one is doing anything. Like, they are bringing all of their marches to the middle. Basically, they are saying, everyone, get your marches, go to middle. And that's it. 1021 won the first arc. Yeah, I think 1021 is like smoking them. $10.21 is like such a great arc team. Like, I don't get why people always want to lose their coins by betting against them. I really don't understand that. But now I would say it's looking kinda bad for TR, like, they are quite slow. They are a bit behind. The question is, will VC abuse that situation? Will they actually push? I like though how like everyone is, you know, just gathering in the middle, like no one is attacking each other right away. They are all like waiting and until everyone is coming. Like, if they would meet there and say like, let's fight a bit, let's have some fun. So we will probably see some bigger skills on this arc. Let's see, 29 minutes. 2 minutes until the arc spawns. How many marches are still coming? It's quite boring though to like, you know, like just sit here and like see how the marches are walking towards the middle. What's happening here? Oh, VC is interesting. Interesting. We saw To the Death from VC. We saw Heaven's Grace from TR. We saw Mystical Formation and War Drums from TR. I don't know, like, I think I only saw Mystical Formation on the VC side beside, like, the To the Death. That's some heavy investments here. And that's not looking good. That's not looking good for VC. Look at the marches. Like, we see one going home from TR and like 5 of VC. They are getting cleared again. What's going on? You guys used To the Death. Like, that was supposed to be your arc. And now we see the marches like on TR's side also going home. But it's way more on the VC side. Look at that. That's looking crazy. That's just looking crazy. Look how clean that's going. Guys, what are you doing? Where are all the marches from VC? You guys are in trouble once again. And he is running his Bailey. Guess what? Every time you hit him and he can like escape, he will run even faster. And look at that, like middle is cleared. You can't do anything right now, VC. Like, there is no way to run through middle. Like, you don't have to go there. You will just get into the slaughterhouse. And on top, Desert Altar has fallen. So TR is now dominating on the building game and captured the arc. That's not looking good. That's really not looking good for VC. Seems like we see the next upset here, guys. TR is getting into position to defend. Here they are even like pushing aggressive. And they are giving VC like a really hard time here. Oh, obelisk taken. Look at that guy spamming emojis. Was that like a 1 March tap? I think so. This arc is secured, guys. You won't do anything, like you won't change that. No matter what. Look at the train going for the Shrine of War. This rally is gone. What are they doing? They are like, okay, then we take the Sky Altar, it's no problem. A really tough fight here. The Shrine of War is under like heavy pressure. Look at all these marches swarming. And you see like only high DPS marches. You see the XYs, the Nevskis. You see some Guans silencing the building. Like that's... Oh, and some debuffing marches. That's hard to defend. What you want to do in this position right now is like... Every player around should like focus on keeping the building filled up. Like, it doesn't matter if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marches. Like every march needs to rotate through this building if it's not in a current combat with anyone else. Like, make sure you always keep it topped up. Cause guess what? Like if you hit like kill the marches around, you still gain nothing. You just lose points if the building is gone. You're missing on points, and that's what matters. What's going on with the arc? Okay, the arc is dropped here. Well defended on the shrine. Let's see what the altar is doing. The rally is coming. The rally on the altar is coming. VC is having like a slight lead on the building game once again. But only like a slight one. If you like check the buildings, we are talking about this shrine not being under control from TR. Rally on the both altars are going on. Like this rally will have a hard time. Look at all the reinforcements. And on the other side we will have TR like preparing a push against VC56. They are again rallying the obelisk. I don't really see the point anymore in like going for the obelisk 20 minutes before the match ends. Like that's more a starting or like first half of the match thingy in my opinion. But they know probably what they do. You see this guy like he's just hitting the marches walking and hitting the other marches with AoE while moving towards the correct direction. And the march of, is it called Dutta? I don't know. He's just giving like counter-attack damage, so like the damage output is significantly lower. Like I would recommend you to just like, you know, use this Guan and drag them away from the building. That's probably the best you can do in that moment. Oh, Etaflet in. That hurts. If there is like... That's not a display bug. Apparently it's not. The Jadwiga is sleeping. Oh no. Oh no. Now the Jadwiga is in. VC is still leading on the buildings game, but keep in mind TR got that arc secured. That's a 3.5k arc. So right now it's like roughly 25.5k to 19.3k. It's looking very good for TR. How are the other matches going? Maybe anyone can give me a short briefing. AX or like the Song 1021 match. Oh, wow. So AX is behind by a bit and 1021 is clapping song. Oh, wow, nice. So basically the same we see here. That's crazy. That's also crazy. Yeah, 60 GT winning isn't surprising me, but I haven't expected AX to, you know, like, not win clearly. But let's see until the match is over, like, it's too early to judge. It's still 20 minutes into the game, 2k points is nothing. We see the Shrine of War being taken by VC56. But on the other side we have TR taking down the Sky Altar. A slight advantage still for like VC on that match, on the structure game. But that will change. Look at the map. 4 altars for TR. That's like probably the worst scenario that could happen for like VC. Because now they are even losing on the like building game. And keep in mind, TR still has an arc to deliver. So this score plus 3.5k is the current match score. He is moving. What is he doing? Where are you going, bud? I'm wondering if you want to deliver it. Sorry. Oh, you got kicked from the match. That sucks. Okay, VC like lost one of the altars. Song just had the worst mid-fight I've seen in my life. That's surprising. Like, usually Song is a pretty solid team in middle. So what's going on? Let's see. We see 2 rallies from both sides. We have a rally on TR's Sky Altar as well as a rally on TR's other Sky Altar. Well, one of these altars isn't theirs, to be fair. But to be correct, the Desert Altar is under attack from VC. And the Shrine of Life. That could work out. And the Shrine of War is falling once again. Look at the swarm. Look at this swarm. And boom, it's gone. The points game still in favor of TR. Simply due to the fact that even though they are like not holding more altars than VC, but they are like all resetted, so like there is no point generation for VC. While one of the altars of TR is still ticking points for them. But I think they want to take the buildings back very soon, right? We will see another arc, as it seems. We will see a last arc in this match. That will be interesting. If I'm not mistaken, VC already used the skill to the death here. And like TR hasn't, so we will see definitely to the death from TR here. Desert Altar is taken back probably very soon. What's going on? Like, what's that? Why we see so many like obelisk rallies? Let's follow one of the rallies. It's walking in 30 minutes because I don't see them hitting. And I doped I have missed like all of them. TR is approaching the desert altar of VC. Let's see what's going on here. The arc has 2 minutes. But what's with the obelisk rallies? We wanna see that. We wanna see the obelisk rally. It's marching. A One Piece fan, as it seems. Is that just an escort to like the sky altar? That could be a thing. Returning marches, just entering the rally and like walking faster to the front. Is that a thing? We will see in a moment. Yep, here we are. Here we are, you're right, Slender. That's what I wanted to see. I was surprised because I saw like so many rallies on the obelisk. And I was like, I never saw it hitting. The arc is, by the way, captured. You can see it now on the score 28.2k to 23.2k. So TR has an advantage of around 5k points over VC. That's a lot. Even the last arc isn't changing that result. So basically, I think what TR can do is either like they are trying to dominate the middle once again, or they are just baiting into the middle and you know they are like overthrowing VC on the building game. Then it's like GG regardless. Just GG. Seven minutes 20 seconds until the arc spawns. We see a rally on the desert altar of TR. We see a rally on the Shrine of War from TR. We see a city rally again to break, I assume. A rally on the desert altar. And a rally on the Shrine of Life already hitting. Six minutes 50. And what you can see already is TR started gathering more. Like you see the marches, they are paying attention to it. Like they start gathering on the field, and that's what you want to do in their position. Like they just have to secure the win. They just have to, you know, like keep the point game even. And for doing that, you need like every point. Like they send people to kill their farmers. 2 farmers here. And let's see what's happening here. We see VC already moving to the middle. 6 minutes ahead of time. So AX is leading if they deliver the arc, Domi. That's sweet. That's very sweet. So, and oh wow, that must hurt. They resetted the buildings of VC. Look at that. Now they are also leading on the points game. 150 points per minute. And will they go for middle or will they just like overthrow VC on the buildings? That's the call now. VC is also going hard for this building. They want it. They know like they need to equal up the points. They have no choice to like just let it stay there for like 10 minutes. I mean, they have like most of their peeps already in middle, you see? Like many people are here, many people are very close to the middle. But, and here is a but, TR is going for like the buildings and that will hurt. That is like a great moment to go for the buildings because TR doesn't need the arc. They just need to keep the gap big enough, keep gathering. And you know, by doing that, we have like 170 points difference before that building is taken down. You saw the Shrine of War flipped. It looks like this desert altar might flips as well, and here it goes. Here it goes. So we are talking now about a 400 points difference on the structure game. 400 points difference, like the problem is like VC can't do much about it. Like they have their main forces in middle already. They can't move back and, you know, take the buildings back easily. Cause like whoever goes back to take back a building might not be there in time for the arc. And the gap is getting bigger and bigger right now. Like see, those troops, like they are hit it. Not by a lot, but like by a bit, you see? Red, like he can retreat probably. Same for him, like they will have a hard time. They will walk home, they come like kinda late to the middle. AX is leading, I see on the chat, that's also very nice. And basically, you see like the top lane is completely occupied by TR. Like look at the point game, it's 460 points per minute. And it's not looking like VC can take the buildings back with what they have right now. There are no rallies going on. All the people are going to the middle, like you see. No one is like doing anything but like sending every march to the middle. Even though if TR like loses this arc, they will like still be ahead points wise. A very smart play to like put yourself into a position where you can lose the arc by simply increasing the amount of points between that. I agree, Mark. Like I think this match is over, unless like VC are like the biggest farmers we've like seen since like forever. Unless they farmed like a lot, this match is over. And like, what's going on here? Are they like pushing? VC is going more offensive. Like they are gathering aggressive. Interesting. What is he doing? Now like the field is even. But guess what? You see those marches? They will be very late. They probably miss like the entry to the fight. Like they won't be there in time, most likely. But it seems to be the same for both sides. But again, like TR doesn't have to win that arc. Like VC needed to hold the buildings and win the arc. Or even better, like take down buildings and win the arc. And they haven't done anything so far. Neither they like went for the arc and like outpushed TR in the middle yet. Nor they went for the buildings and could like get a gap on the points per minute. And you can already see like TR is going for some sort of insurance. They are like, okay, we don't need that arc, but we can take down like this altar again. You will probably have anyone else following? Not? No? That's a bit surprising. But if this building isn't full, that will become ugly. This Boudica really won't get swarmed. "40 seconds and we see the first skills getting popped. TR using mystical formation as well as like war drums. As well as like to the death. What are we seeing? We see Heaven's Grace from like VC's side. What else have we seen? We saw like the mystical formation, if I'm not mistaken. Have they already popped like war drums as well? I can't actually tell. I would say yes. So that's how it's looking right now. That's a close middle. That will be like a very close middle fight. So far it's even, like the amount of marches going home is the same on both sides. 5 minutes to deliver the arc. VC took it. VC is like moving. VC is like dead again. No marches going home so far. No one wanna give up on that. What's the building doing? Building is looking quite close as well. Oh, TR took the arc, but there are like some marches of TR going home. It's still looking quite even, I would say. It's really an even playground there. Now it's looking like a few more marches from the blue side going home. Yes, oh my goodness. Look at that. It's looking like blue is getting cleared right now. It's still like pretty even, but I would say like right now more blue marches walked home than like red ones. And this Boudica will win. They need like one march to go there, or like they will lose another few points there. And look at the middle. Look at all these Boudicas doing work. VC coming in with bog down. They wanna slow down. They wanna like drain the defense as well. But it won't help. It won't help you guys. Like TR doesn't have to, you know, like deliver that arc. It's enough if they just delay it. AX is leading, I see on chat. That would be nice. The next banger bet hitting. And you see that? Guess what? Like, what's the Bogdown doing? Like, the Bogdown did nothing, guys. Did nothing. It's GG. It's just GG. Who's bringing the arc home? Arvid. Arvid Q7 is like delivering the arc. And you can't do anything about that, VC. And they took back the building. So even on the building game, you see like a 200 points lead for TR. We are 2 minutes more into the game. The provisioners are coming home, but provisions won't be a thing here anymore. We will see probably another arc getting delivered by TR. 1 minute 50. He's not allowed to drop the arc. If he drops it, that's it. So you guys better defend him, right? You guys better defend your arc carrier. Baba's son is coming. And he's hopping tiles like it's his daily business. Oh, Arvid is in trouble. That's not looking good. But Arvid is here. He's ready to pick it up again. Look, he's already getting in position. Like whenever it drops, he will pick it up again. And guess what? Now with a fast march. Now with a CC. He knows that like his slower marches won't be like able to deliver the arc anymore. But his CC is. His CC will deliver it. And here we go. If he's not getting killed again. Baba TC's son is back. And he don't want this arc to get delivered. Boom, it's taken down again. But as I said, like they don't have to deliver that arc. It would have been like a cool flex, another arc delivered, but hey, like GG guys, GG TR. We will, like, what do you guys think? How much will they heal during that match? Make a guess in millions. If I would have to say a guess, I would say 32 million. 18 million, 25. Who is bidding more? Victory, GG. Anyone else want to make his guess? If not, I will like hit the next page. Most valuable player, VC Altery KM. GG to VC as well. And here we are, 39 million heals. Wow. That's insane. Let's go through the scoreboard. We see 2 arcs scored for like TR. The third arc was like on the way. That was close, Jason. But it's even 10 million more, imagine. We have like an occupation winner, TR. We have a provision winner, VC, by roughly 2k points. On the kills, they are pretty even. We see 82 million kills on the TR side against 78 million on the VC side. On the heals, we see 16 million on the VC side, which is a lot considering how high powered they are. And 39.6 million on the TR side. And with that being said, TR made it into the top 4. They have entered the semi-finals, guys. GG. Let's go and check out what the other teams were doing. Let's start in Horrors, I would say. We see 1021 demolishing Song. GG. 1021 against TR, a rematch. Last time TR got beaten badly. Will they like be able to fight back this time? We will figure out next week, I guess. And here we see JST against 1V. That was clear already earlier. We see 60 GT against 60 MX. You guys think 60 MX can pull off that win? Would be funny, but I don't see that. We see our guys from AX winning. Closer than expected, but like the next bet hit it. And we got like the next underdog coming in hot. So, if you followed the bets, you should clean the shop a few times meanwhile. We are going to Bastard, let's see. We see 61 OT progressing over W367. We see W244 progressing over CPFW. Oh, FCK got knocked by GV57. I agree, Mark. I wouldn't bet there either. Oh, RR got like smacked today. Sad, guys. Would have loved to seen you guys progressing. Shoutouts anyway. GG. Let's go to Sobek. We see 88 VH progressing over 73 CG. We see QQ20 progressing over IM45. 89 CG dominating W678. And N634 beating 74.8W. So I guess next week we will see some nice matches as well. Let me check my calendar, but I think I will be around next Sunday. Yeah, it's looking good. We will definitely have some sort of streams going on then. So, which matches should I stream next week? Let me see. We wanna stream. That's basically the finals of Horus at 13 UTC. That could be an interesting match as well. So I guess we can stream next week the JST against 1V. And one of these matches, either 60 GT, 60 MX or WSA AX. If you guys have preferences, let me know. Join my Discord, write it there, and we will figure out which match to go with. WSA versus AX. Maybe I will try to make a poll until then, so people can vote on. And whatever the majority wants, we will rewatch. And that's the semi-finals. Thanks guys for tuning in. Today we had great matches. It was a blast to cast these matches, and I'm glad we picked them. If you haven't done yet, don't forget to leave a like and hit the subscribe button. But also to join my Discord, cause that's where I post the new stuff where we'll post the newest videos, the newest upcoming streams. And with that being said, thanks for tuning in, Ducklings. GG, see you soon. Bye bye.